Hello, welcome back to my channel. Uh, we are doing speedruns. Yeah, this one from the previous previous.
Want to trade?
We have many.
Made a profit?
Maybe we can. Uh, some stone. Eh, stone or
Have a look.
right? Yeah, stone.
My pleasure.
Ah, no, 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 no. We need
On
to
Friday.
see.
Stay honest. Don't be shy.
We can go back to the turn zone, but here have some condition of strokes. This one, this one. Wow, common from the stone. Oh no. No, 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 no. Someone already farmed it. What's left for us? This one.
Local goods. Got everything? Want to trade? Made a profit? Honest prices. Satisfied? Have a look.
So we're gonna go down into it. It's and I went the wrong way, but I'm gonna go back to town. This obviously, and if you kind of sorta, as long as you're willing to spend the time to do the gathering. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a series of step. Hello, now we completed the task. Next is 5, and he's just kind of like repairing it. This one is 540. This one's 530. 560. This completes, and you're gonna find this little, and you would normally find potion. There we go, right next to mark, and there we go. So that comes from inventory. We're gonna talk to this old guy here, and again, we have this check mark. Only show craftable from inventory. We're gonna talk 5 fishing rod, and we're just gonna buy one of these.
Stay honest.
Cooking is my passion. Superb. There is no peas in Albion, only beans. Death in a bottle? Health in a bottle? I should really label them. Explosive! Now, where did I put those bat wings?
Buying or selling? Come again. Want to trade? Deal.
These, there we go. And I have bought 2 of them were normal quality. separate your normal quality one, if you have any. Just separate the lowest quality one you got, and click this third tab here called Study. Then shift left click these, and yeah, we're just gonna do times, and make sure there is nothing in your inventory. Now your amount is grayed out, so push A to dismount, hold shift, push left click, put that sucker in the bank. We're naked. We are completely naked, and that's where we want to be, because we're going to do some traveling and a little bit of dying and fighting. That's right, we're going to be punching people and getting a bad reputation so we can get some rewards. But before we do that, let's learn how to travel. Because we're naked, we can instantly fast travel for free around the world. Mostly. So what we're going to do now is you're going to find this little compass icon. It's hard to see. It's to the right of the market. So just to the right is the travel planner. And this character is going to be crowded full of people around it too. So you see this little flag icon? It looks like a compass wheel, and there's a person there. Just click on this person. And we're going to go to each town. Right now we're in Bridgewatch. We're going to click this green button for Limhurst. And because we have nothing in our inventory, we're not wearing any armor or equipment or mounts, the cost is 0. Click Buy Journey. We will fast travel to Limhurst, which is the foresty town. There we go. So we visited 2 royal cities, which that gives us more of those community tokens. We'll redeem that later. Now we're going to click the travel planner, and then we're going to go to Fort Sterling. There we go. There's Fort Sterling. This is the snowy region. We're going to click the travel planner, who's over here, and click on Thetford. There we go. Now we're at Thetford, the swampy area. And then the travel planner once again to our right, and then we're going to go to Martlock.
Looking for safe passage?
And that's all the royal cities. That is all of them, right? Now we're going to go to the travel planner and click Caerleon, the PvP city. Oh boy, the danger city, the scary city, the bandit city, right? And then we have visit all 6 royal cities. Awesome stuff. And by doing so, that unlocks this sandal skin, so you can now not be barefoot. Unless you want to be barefoot, you know, in the kitchen or whatever. But the point is that we're in Caerleon now, and it's time to start some ruckus. It's time to make some trouble. And here's how we're going to do that. You see this little shield icon in the top left of your screen, but to the top right of your name? Click it. This is flagging up for PvP. You can't get PvP in town, but we're going to go punch people. All right, and people are going to be like, what the hell are you doing flagging up naked, right? And so what we're going to do is we're going to pick a random exit. So we have different exits, you know, all 4 of these little arrows. That's Craigmore, you got Birkenfell, Rosecorp Step, and finally Wireforce. Wireforce is the most popular, so I'm going to go down that way. And we're going to punch people until we're negative rep. It won't take long, but it's a little weird how this works, and you will die, and we want to die because that is also a reward. And because we have nothing on us, we don't lose anything when we die. It's completely free to die. There is no punishment. There's no leveling down. There's no dropping your money. Also, that warning that popped up says, hey, you're in a red zone. Red zone is a full loot PvP zone. So we just got a reward. Enter a red zone. Very cool, right? Now, these are guards. Don't click on the guards, but we're going to go click on a real player. And we're just going to leave the little town safety area. And because we're PvP flagged, in the bottom right, it tells the whole zone, hey, there's a guy PvP flagged. So everyone's on their toes now. Everyone's like freaking out. They're starting to sweat. And we're just going to run around and we're going to try to punch people until we lose enough rep. Right now, our reputation is 12. And so it'll only take can do it. And again, for a criminal. And we're naked, so we're not losing any money. If they each other, that's not the town gates until we target them. Even though they're... Stop. It's like, here's a guy. That's a naked person. Well, they had 2 items. It's not that much rep lost if you punch someone that isn't fully geared. I know it's weird how it works. Yeah, we're just going to sit here, and when people ride by, we're just going to slap them. Even though they have a shield that prevents us from doing damage to them, we can still get the negative rep for punching them. And yeah, we're just going to do that real quick. I'll cut to that. All right, we got a guy on a Swift Claw coming out. And we're just going to left click them and then punch them. There we go. Minus 7.5 rep. There we go. And now the guards are coming. And they dump explosion barrels on you. So, click, you haven't been killed by a player yet. We want to be in town there. Now, we're an outlaw, so we're going to type /die again and die. In town, there we go. Now we're not an outlaw anymore. And now we can leave town and do that again. You can also go to what's called the Underway. These little underground tunnels. And there's lots of people running around the Underway. There's also lots of guards. So we're going to go, again, we lost 7.5 rep doing that. We have 5 rep more to lose, but at the same time, we want a player to kill us because that is another reward. So even though we may punch someone and they might ride by us, we still want to be murdered by a player. So you need to keep doing this until someone stops on their mount and then slays you because we get a reward and we need that reward. So here we are in the Underway. I'm just going to... This one here is the most popular. This little quadrant here on the right side and also the south one. Those are the 2 most popular ones. So I'm just going to run around flagged. There's another flagged player down here too. Now when you're flagged up for PvP, everyone can attack you. And you can attack everyone if you're flagged. Just be aware of that. It's reds versus blues, essentially. So, right now, it's not entirely prime time, but you can see there's a dead player with some loot. Okay, let's slap this guy. Boom. Minus 10 rep. Reputation decrease. We are now suspicious. That's what we want. Alright, I want this guy to dismount and kill me. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Kill me. Alright, maybe this guy will kill me. Hey, kill me. Please? If you run... run around flagged up, someone will eventually kill you. I'll cut to that. Alright, this guy just dismounted. He's about to kill me. This is a Bear Paws user. Go ahead and kill me, bro. What's up? There we go. One more hit. Come on now. What's he did? Come at him. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of bad news right now. That is, I think they patched the negative rep thing. But you can see here in the PvP tab, Open World PvP, get killed by another player, and that is huge. That's 20,000 right there, easy. But yes. I have not received the reward for getting into negative rep for some reason, and I don't know if it's being delayed or if they just don't want new players getting that 50k easy XP, but it might pop up later. But hey, you know, we technically hit negative 15 reps, so we're technically suspicious. And again, we can still enter every zone in the game as long as we don't dip below negative 1,000, so we're not going to do that. We need those blue zones. Absolutely not going to do that. So with that said, let's we're currently an outlaw, and so we're going to do the /die so we lose outlaw or wait 3 minutes because as we grind, we're going to get so far away from this damn icon, you might not ever see it again for like your... Now there's a little bit more naked stuff we got to do now real quick. There we go. And there's a minor bit of risk with the thing I'm about to have you do, but it's worth it. Mules are cheap. They're 5,000 silver. So grab and equip your mule, and we're going to ride it back out. So just follow.
Are you sure? There's no
Where I go, and it's really simple to do. Now, if you have friends that you want to play with, doing what I'm about to show you will lock you out and make it a little inconvenient for 1 week. In Bridgewatch, to the left is going to one portal. Yes, you lock, and they want you to play with them in their Black Zone hideouts. Maybe consult with them and lock in at a different city. But you can do this in any city. It doesn't matter what city you do it to. I'm just doing it to Bridgewatch. I don't have friends to play with. I don't play out of other cities. But, like, if I did, let me show you the map real quick, because we're going to be going to the Black Zone. We're in the Black Zone, by the way. Let's say your friends do play in the Martlock portal zone. All you have to do to lock in, besides waiting 1 week, is manually travel through each of these zones, and these are full loot PvP zones, to Martlock's portal, and then you can lock in. It's like a 10 to 15 minute ride. It's not that far away. It's literally like next door. But again, if you wanted to get all the way over here to like Thetford, that's a long ass ride, dude. That's all the way across the continent. And that's assuming you don't get murdered on the way, right? So again, we just visited a portal city, and that was a mission. Now, we're gonna go to any of these edges where these little blue circles are, and we're going to click this little invisibility shrine buff. Now, that's a mission we just completed. Now we're going to go into a full loot PvP zone, and this is where things will get a little risky. And we're going to click this little invisibility shrine buff. Now, that's a mission we just completed. Now we're going to go into a full loot PvP zone, and this is where things will get a little risky. There's two things we want to do here. Thing number one is we want to enter one of these portals. So we just entered a Black Zone. That's a mission. So right now we're invisible and immune to damage, but we're also silenced. It's not good. So what we want to do is enter one of these portals, and they might not always be available, but just keep going to different zones until you find one. And because we're invisible and immune to damage, you can ride through basically everything. This is a castle outpost that a clan owns, so don't go into there, obviously. But you know, anywhere else is fine for now. And you should be able to ride to one of these little Avalonian portals during your invisibility. And this is going to cleanse the invisibility, by the way. And now there is a chance that we get murdered and we lose this mule, but it's only 5,000 that we lose. It's not a big deal. So we've entered an Avalonian portal. This is also a full loot zone, and that's a mission. There we go. Now we're going to immediately leave. We have a little shield, but we're going to immediately leave. And we're just waiting to leave. There we go. Now, the next thing we want to do is use the Journey Back ability that our mount has. And so that's the R button here. And just push R. It's going to cost 375 silver if it succeeds in casting. Now, at this point, you're vulnerable. People can see you. If someone appears next to you because their invisibility ran out, run away. Unless this is about to finish casting within a couple seconds. Run the hell away. Because they'll kill you. But you're on a mule, so they'll catch up and kill you anyway. So that's a mission completed, is teleporting back home with the Journey Back ability in a Black Zone. That's a bunch of missions completed. Next up, we're going to visit a Yellow Zone. Oh boy, my favorite. Alright, so you're going to click the travel planner here. Again, it's the same icon that we're used to. And you're going to click Bridgewatch. There we go. And that's same Journey Back ability in a Black Zone. That's a bunch of missions completed. Next up, we're going to visit a Yellow Zone. Oh boy, my favorite. Alright, so you're going to click the travel planner here. Again, it's the same icon that we're used to. And you're going to click Bridgewatch. There we go. And that's gonna send us back to Bridgewatch. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave out of the top right side of the map here, just like this. So here we go. We're going to Lazy Grass Plain. It's the only yellow zone connected to the city. And now we visited a yellow zone. That's a mission completed. We're gonna run around until we find what's called a wisp to enter the mists. And yellow zone is a safe zone, sort of. In a yellow zone, if you flag up for PvP, you can fight other people, and everyone can fight you, but you cannot be killed. You can be knocked down for 3 minutes, kind of like we were earlier from the town guards, but we cannot be killed. We cannot be executed. We can't lose our stuff. Unless you type /die. Anywhere in the game you type /die, you'll drop your stuff. This is a solo dungeon, by the way. We might do... Okay, that's a PvP flagged person right there, and they're coming. So we're gonna walk away. If they have a red name and they have those sword icons, they're PvP flagged. But looks like he's getting beat up, he was running away, he's wounded. He's, you know, licking his wounds. These guys who with orange names are faction flagged, and this is a chest area. That's actually a PvP zone, because they're fighting over a chest. So I'm gonna... just go to another yellow zone here, this slow tree plane, and I'm going to find a wisp. We're just going to go into the mists and then leave. Pretty simple stuff. So they make a distinct noise when we find them. So just ride around randomly. They're these floating blue little floaty spirit things. They're pretty hard to miss. They make a very loud whistling noise. And there's normally plenty of them around, but it is patched. There's one. There it is. Will-o-wisp. See, they make like little noises. You can hear them. Just touch it with your mount. It'll fly around a bit, and then it'll open a portal. Then left-click the portal, and you'll enter the mists. Now, because we're in a yellow zone, this is also a yellow zone. These mists. So there we go, we've entered the mists. We're not going to do anything. We're going to click this portal and immediately leave. And then we're going to go back to town. So, again, we can mount up and we can either run back home to save money, or we can teleport home for 48 silver. It's 48 silver, just teleport. Home. Alright, let's go get that gear that we have stored away, because we're going to start using it here in just a bit. So again, we're back at the bank, and I'm just going to right-click to slap everything on. I don't need the fish bait, technically. But we're going to carry the skinning knife, the bag, the what is this, fire staff. Yeah, so before we do anything, though, let's claim our rewards. So I'm going to click this activities button here at the top. So we're clicking the activity button, we're clicking Albion Journal, we're clicking Unclaimed Rewards, and just hit Claim All. There we go, we got 50 rewards. So check this out, we got some monk sandals, click use on that, there we go. And you can click your portrait up here, click Appearance, and then you can find your shoe slot. And there's a lot of cosmetics here, right? And monk sandals will not have a lock on them. Where are they? They're here somewhere, right? Definitely here somewhere. I am cross-eyed at the moment. All right, found them. Here they are. So here is the monk sandals. So to activate this, left-click and drag it to your feet slot. Right to one of these little Avalonian portals. That's the way. Didn't plane. Those easy floating bear path them. Then again, we can right click to slap everything on bag, the what is this, fire staff. Yeah, so before we do anything though, let's claim our rewards. So I'm going to click this activities button here at the top. So we're clicking the activity button, we're clicking Albion Journal, we're clicking Unclaimed Rewards, and just hit Claim All. There we go, we got 50 rewards. So check this out, we got some monk sandals, click use on that, there we go. And you can click your portrait up here, click appearance, and then you can find your shoe slot. And there's a lot of cosmetics here, right? And monk sandals will not have a lock on them. Where are they? They're here somewhere, right? Definitely here somewhere. I am cross-eyed at the moment. All right, found them. Here they are. So here is the monk sandals. So to activate this, left click and drag it to your feet slot, and there you go. Now we have monk sandals equipped. Very cool stuff. But you'll also note that we have a green bag of silver here. That's 5,000 silver. We'll just pop that. That adds it to our silver total. We have this thing called a focus potion, which we're not going to use. That's for crafting. We're going to put that in the bank for later. You'll definitely want to use that later. We also have these fireworks. They're fun to fire off. You can also just have them in your potion slot if you want to show off. Now, anything with an icon like this that has like the Tome of... I'll tell you, it's Tome of Learning. There's no reason to hold on to these. And we have 130 community tokens. That's some skins we can buy if we want to buy skins, right? And we also have these things called Novice's Tome of Learning. There's no reason to hold on to these. Just use them immediately. Tome of Learning. Don't use the other ones, though, okay? Don't use Tome of Insight. These are important. Don't touch these yet. I'll tell you when to touch those. Let's stack and sort, and we got some more fireworks we can throw away. I'm just going to put them into our bank. And so this is what our inventory looks like. We have our skinning knife. Oh, here's a Tome of Learning. We can just learn that. That's learning points. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And then we have all these Tomes of Insights, which is how we power level. Now it's time to power level all the way to tier 6 without ever having to step foot in a tier 3 or 4 or 5 zone. This is the nutty crazy part. And by the way, we're 2 hours into the game, so normally the fastest someone could get to where we're about to be was like 6 hours plus tutorial, so 7 to 8 hours in, if they knew what the hell they were doing. But if you watch like random Twitch streamers that have no clue, have never read a guide in their life, it takes them like 2 to 4 weeks to get to where we're about to be. So I just want to show you how fast we are skipping ahead here with these methods. All right, so Tomes of Insight. Let me explain how they work before we start using them. These bad boys apply combat fame to the gear you are currently wearing. This green one will apply 5,000 experience or fame to our helmet, chest, boots, weapon, and offhand. So we want to make sure we're wearing our starter set that we bought in Tutorial Island, and it's all equipped and we're wearing it. You're going to use one of these. There we go. Now you'll see here that we have Journeyman Cloth Armor Fighter Mastered, and a bunch of stuff's going to pop up here, you know, announcing that we have advanced. And let me move the text so you can kind of see what's popping up here. There we go. So what you're going to do now is you're going to push B and open your Destiny board. Now this thing looks freaking crazy. It's real. This is real simple to figure out, and I'm going to explain it as best I can. Don't be intimidated by this. It's like pathway straight up. Isn't that you play some versus your tiers? And I only have to learn all it does. So it you know, versus crit damage is your cooking and a skill. I used an Arcanist, and that unlocks several different types of occult in line. And then as you level up that specific like arc all the way to tier is kind of is how if the plate aren't unlocked fame, that's where the power really comes. 100 item power first for tier 3. So the easiest way to do this, a bunch of stuff here. You're going to be buying the Journeyman's Curse Staff, Mercenary Jacket, Scholar Cowl, Soldier Boots, and Tome of Spells. Now just note that all of these things are tier 3, so the easiest way to do this is you're going to type
I guess no.
See you later.
Ah,
Honest prices. My pleasure. Buying or selling?
Type in the names here with this category set to tier. Journeyman 2 or 30. Staff, the book, the helmet. I'm going to then put them on, just like we did on boots. So now what you're going to do is with these items equipped, you're going to use one of your 5k tomes, your green one, the one that gets
Come again.
gives 5,000 combat fame. Click use. There we go. And just making sure here. Yeah, we still need to use one more. The tier 2 tome of its night. Just use one of them. Your 2,000 more fame tome. This is the tier points to skip. Open our destiny board and just kind of follow along with me here. Warlock category. And you can cost journeyman 11 points. There we go. Follow that down to up again. Fighter, we're gonna click though. We have the tome of them unlocked. So what? Now it's time to buy a few more items. Section, but at the same time,
Have a look.
We're going to be buying an enchanted version of most of the...
I have lots to trade.
these things. So real quick, let's just buy the first 4 here. So we're going to set our category to tier 4, and we're going to type in Stalker Jacket. Now, I recommend Stalker Jacket, but you can also go Mercenary Jacket if you want self-healing. Stalker Jacket does damage. It also unlocks a few more challenges for us so we can level faster. I really prefer Stalker Jacket for PvE farming. It's really nice, but if you want to go Mercenary Jacket, you absolutely can. So we type Stalker Jacket. We have it tier 4 as the category. Now we're going to click this box and do Enchantment 1. Now we want to find a nice cheap Stalker Jacket that has higher quality. So let me show you what quality is. This is normal quality. There's like no border. This is good quality. It's got a kind of a gray border. Then we have Outstanding, which is the brown border. Excellent is the bright white shiny border. And then Masterpiece is the golden shimmering border. So I'm going to set it back to all. And we're going to see if we have a reasonably priced Excellent. Okay. So Excellent, the cheapest is 12,000. Who cares? The difference in item power is as follows. So normal is none. So we're at 825. Good is 845, so plus 20. Outstanding is 865, so plus 40. Excellent is 885, so plus 60. And then Masterpiece is another plus 40 or plus 100 at 925. So Masterpiece is a whole enchantment level better than normal quality. But you can see that Masterpiece costs way too damn much. Alright, and it doesn't give us enough power boost to be worth it. It is pretty, though. But who cares about being pretty? So in this case, this 8,999 Outstanding is better than these two. And the next cheapest Excellent piece is 12,000, so we're paying 3,000 more. Not worth it. All right, so I'm going to buy this one here, this Outstanding 8,999, 4.1 Stalker Jacket. There we go. And we're going to go down the line. Mage Cowl. This is our helmet. The reason we're buying a Mage Cowl is because it's a fire breath attack. It's really nice. So let's see. Yeah, we can get Outstanding for 200 more. That's worth, but not 8,000 more. No thanks. So we'll buy the Outstanding one here. There we go. All right, and then next up is Guardian Boots. Now, we're using Guardian Boots for 2 reasons. First off, these things have a run speed boost that gives you heal over time, or you can grow big and take less damage, technically, kind of, sort of, by doubling your HP during the duration. So you technically take 50% damage reduction. Very nice to have for what we're going to be using it for. And again, we're going to compare, let's see, Excellent is 7k, Outstanding is 3k, 3.4, 3.9, and 500 more for, screw it, why not? Let's go. All right, and then next up we have Cursed Staff. Now I'm going to type Cursed Staff, and here's the problem with this weapon. Sometimes you have, instead of the Cursed Staff, it will show you the Great Cursed Staff, okay? So you can see here, Adept's Great Cursed Staff, we do not want this weapon. This is a 2-handed weapon. It's not as fast for what we're going to be using it for. So, again, I'm going to check the quality here. For 2,000 more, no thanks. I'll go with the good quality one instead. There we go. All right. Now, the next thing I wanted you to buy was a Journeyman's Torch. So let's go ahead and type that in now. Journeyman's Torch is a tier 3 item with no enchantment level. And I'm just going to type the word torch, and here it is, Journeyman's Torch. Do not worry about quality on this. Just buy the cheapest one. And it says, I can't equip this item. It's highlighted red. What the hell? Why can't I equip it on the screen? So yes, the fire is novices. But now we're going to equip all of these items as we did before. So I'm going to run over here now. And I'm going to equip that bow first. Then I'm going to equip my armor pieces. And because we're using a bow, we can't use the offhand right now. That's fine. So I have my helmet, chest piece, boots, all tier 4, all blue, and this tier 2 green tome. So I'm going to grab that green tome and click use. There we go. So what that did is that unlocked the ability to use this torch. Now I'm going to equip our curse staff and that tier 3 green torch. Then I'm going to use a 5k fame tome, the green one, we're going to use that. And then I'm going to use a 2k fame tome, we're going to use that. Now, if I open the Destiny board, and I'm going to hide the text here, and then go to the left, you'll see that we have the Journeyman Hunter category, and then at the very top line, if we follow that, we have the Torch Fighter line, and we're going to click Learn to use 2 learning points to unlock the offhand for torches. Now, what this just did is this unlocked the ability to wield what's called the Crypt Candle. This is the most powerful DPE though, and that is it's a little so damn high that you can, for a guide video such as this, he's just giving me a horse skin. Okay, so I'm just gonna close trade. No, don't ever fall. We're like, buy it. We'll see. Candle. So we're gonna type Crypt Candle, and there's only tier 4 and higher variants, and then we're gonna click enchantment level 1. So this is 58,000 silver right now. This is something we definitely want to buy, but we cannot really afford it right now. And we're just going to buy it later. And that's okay, because we're going to make a bunch of silver doing what we're going to do. So, yeah. So just keep it on your mind. And for now, you can wield the tier 3 torch. You don't need the tier 3 Tome of Spells. You want to be wearing the torch because it levels the weapon line that is in congruency with the Crypt Candle. Because the way item power works, you level up, and also at this point, we can now sell all of that brown. No, your let's yet. But with those tomes that we ate earlier, guess what they unlocked? We go level up our gathering, and we're gonna start skinning animals. That's fun. So it's time to buy a real mount. And they do have qualities, but don't worry about quality on horses. And we're just going to buy the Journeyman's Riding Horse, the cheapest one they got. There we go. 8,000 down the hatch. So now what we're going to do is we're going to... And that is a... look at that. We also have... Yeah, that's a bunch of other stuff. Our heavy boy. Go ahead and slap that bad boy in there. And we're going to go skin for a little up. So we're cleft. This is right. So first open, and we're going to do the pig rope not having all... Called him balls of this little sickle... So... And as death when he killed like material that isn't manipulated. One, the mower. This area. Someone left a bag journal. Skinner when it pops up here. Five. Your first minutely outpost animal. Finish is near your death. A mob just jump on your bagger. Just get enough. Like a 20 nothing. The daily bonus get 30 a day for free for doors for a win for you because it's so, dude. 3 when that's point like. 5k inning completely sold out. So here's how we remedy and what we have, and all cities central like there we go planner, but we do have to pay a fee because okay, so this don't want to pay. Now the weird yeah, that's basically it. Is our slow okay, so transport ox, you can see that they have I'm education 4. We're gonna start running out of learning points. Right, should get there 0% bought that both from 1,000 you expect us to what was need handle 99 go for now pull high when you get downed by enemies. When an enemy downs you, you go
Yeah. We have 4.1. Little capital, so yeah. That's any portal. Thank you for watching. If you watched till the end, see ya.